And do you know where you were coming from?
I was coming from my car.
Do you know where you had been?
I don't remember where I'd been.
Okay. And this mom yelling at Lyle, was this a unique experience in your life?
No, not at all.
And how typical was it for your mother to be yelling at Lyle?
She yelled at Lyle all the time.
Did she yell at you all the time?
Not as much as she yelled at Lyle.
And on this particular occasion, on this Tuesday, did she appear to be angry?
Oh, yeah, she was really angry.
And was that an unusual condition for her in relation to when she was dealing with Lyle?
No, she was usually very angry when she was dealing with Lyle, but she was really angry a lot that summer.
Okay. And what happens after you hear this exchange between your mother and Lyle?
He was just saying I need it, and she just took a hold of his hair and just ripped it off.
What did you think at that point?
I didn't know what to think. I couldn't believe it. I didn't understand at first, and then it hit me, and then I realized, and
What didn't you understand? What hit you? What did you realize?
Well, she just pulled off his hair, and I knew he had something done to his hair, but I didn't know what, and within a moment I realized that it was a hairpiece, but I just couldn't believe it.
At first, what did you think it was?
I thought it was his hair.
That she was ripping off his scalp, basically?
Yes.
Now, you said you knew he had something done to his hair. What do you mean by that?
Well, I knew that his hair was beginning to fall out, and I had heard about a conversation that he and Mom and him had, I guess. I don't really remember it that well, but I know that suddenly he had a full head of hair, and it was always neat, and always perfect, and I didn't quite understand what had happened.
Well, didn't that tell you he wore a toupee?
I didn't know really much about those sorts of things. I mean, I knew what a toupee was, but I thought it was obvious when you wore one, and I couldn't imagine that my brother was wearing one.
Because it didn't seem obvious?
I played tennis with him. I went swimming with him. It did not seem like he was wearing a toupee at all.
So you thought it was some other method by which his hair was thickened or restored?
Yeah, I thought it was some sort of surgery. I didn't know exactly what it was.
Okay. So when you saw your mother ripping his hair off, did you react?
Yeah, I was pretty shocked. I couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it.
And how did he react? How did Lyle react?
He just started to cry.
And what, if anything, did your mother do after she had taken the toupee off of Lyle?
She said, "See, you look fine. You don't need it," and just threw it at him.
Did he look fine to you?
No, I really couldn't believe it. No.
Had you ever seen him like that?
No.
So, what did your mother do, if anything, after she threw the hairpiece at Lyle?
She ran up the stairs.
And what did Lyle do?
He wouldn't look at me. Not that I wanted him to at the time. But he went to the guest house.
And what did you do?
I eventually went over to the guest house.
Now, why did you go over to the guest house at that point?
Because I felt really bad for Lyle, and I was feeling pretty bad myself, and I'd been wanting to talk to him for 2 days, and I figured that he couldn't have had a more down moment than that, and so I figured I'd just share the moment with him.
You were feeling down for 2 days?
Yeah.
Did you think if you before this incident, did you think if you talked to your brother he might make you feel better?
Yes.
Did you have a good relationship with your brother at that time?
Yeah, I had a very good relationship.
Your Honor, it's a 2 afternoon.
All right, we'll take a recess until 1:30, ladies and gentlemen, with this same admonition not to discuss the case with anyone, don't form any final opinions about it, and we'll resume at 1:30. Direct examination.
Okay. Mr. Menendez, we were talking about what you did after you saw the argument between your mother and your brother. Did you go somewhere?
Yes.
And where did you go?
I went to the guest house.
Why did you go there?